Wagwan people, what you saying? It is I, Diligent Fingers. Welcome back to another Spinal Media video. As I said in the previous video, I said I'm going to do some videos on tips, advice, and stuff like that with it regarding being an artist in the music industry, especially being an independent or up and coming artist or even record label. And that, but I feel like what I'm going to talk about now kind of applies to anything that sounds good or seems too good to be true when it comes to trying to boost your listeners, boost your numbers, all this kind of good stuff and that really. And what I'm going to be talking about today is playlist services. I was on Instagram. I've made a couple of posts, scheduled a couple of posts, and then I'm scrolling a little bit and an advert for a service called Playlist Grow has popped up and that. And we'll watch the video together because there were so many things within the video that just made me stop and think, what are you talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? And it just seemed to me like a bit of a scam, really and truly. I've seen things like this before, but I've never really paid attention to them at that. But this one, it was like, oh, okay, it's a guy from the UK, so it must be like a UK based service. Nope, no, it's not. The first thing he said was, oh, if you want to make money. I'm like, I don't know why you're talking about making money if you're talking about pushing streams and getting higher streaming numbers and stuff like that. Like, there's so many other places where you could make money. But yeah, instead of me waffling, let's watch the video together. And then I can talk about and show you a couple of things that proves that these types of things are just scams, really and truly. But this is the video in question. I had to screen record it because when I went on Playlist Grow's Instagram account to actually find the video itself and just play it from the website, couldn't find the video anywhere. Could not find it in any of the reels, any of the posts, anywhere, and that really. So yeah, bit dodge, and that really and truly. But yeah, this is the video.
Hey, listen, straight to the point, yeah. If you're an artist, hey, listen, straight to the point, yeah. If you're an artist, you're a musician, you're a producer, or whatever, you've got music on Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that, and you need like a boost in your streams. Maybe your streams are suffering. Let's be honest, like it's not easy out here, and you want to make money, right? Listen, you need to go to a website called Playlist Grow and get into some playlists. Trust me, all you gotta do is pay $1 a day. That's it. It's an investment. Yeah, you're gonna get streams, yeah, real streams, no bots, no fake plays. So many artists are using it, but they don't tell you. They're using these platforms to grow. You think it's just out of the blue that people get millions of streams, especially independent artists that ain't got the label backing. Guys, listen, telling you, go to Playlist Grow right now, get some monthly promotional packages, and get your streams up. Peace out.
So I saw that and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. First point he made was the whole, it's $1 a day. So it's just a free trial, basically. It's just a 14-day free trial, and that basically. And then it jumps up quite a significant amount if you're going to be paying and that for it monthly, if you're going to get any of these monthly packages, which I'll show you in a minute. But the first thing I thought was, okay, like how much money do you think you're making from Spotify streams if you're seeing this as an investment? Like, if it's an investment, there's got to be some sort of return on investment, hasn't there? Do you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about making money from streams. So I was like, right, let me go on the website. So here's the website, and here are the packages that Playlist Grow offers. The basic subscription package, $65. 20,000 listener reach, so that's how many people it could be put in front of. It's not a guarantee of streams, but the sort of guarantee of streams that they claim that they can get you is between 1,000 and 3,000 monthly streams. So I was like, okay, if that's how much you're saying that you can get for $65, and you get put in 2 to 4 playlist placements, and that, well, how much money are you getting back from that those 3,000 streams for that £65 you paid for that 1 month? approximately $9 to $15 for 3,000 Spotify streams. So you paid £65 to get at max £15 back. So you've basically wasted $50. $50. You got $15 back. And they're asking you to pay this monthly. So if you only get 3,000 streams per month at $130 for say 2 months, you're getting $30 back. You just wasted $100. Like, I don't get why people sign up for these things, and the only way that I can look at Playlist Grow is as a predatory scam service, and that, because if you don't actually take the time to do the research and figure out how much you would be getting from the amount of streams that they're claiming that you would be able to get, like $119, 3,000 to 8,000 monthly streams, how much do you think you're getting for that? Not that much, especially for the $119 that they're charging you. $200 for 15,000 streams. Let's have a look how much 15,000 Spotify streams gets you. Yeah, $75. $75 you get for 15,000 Spotify streams. How is that worth it? how is that worth it? You paid $200, sorry, and you've got $75 back. So you've wasted $125 on this service. They're preying on people that believe that the only way that you can make money is from Spotify streams in this music game, where you could actually push people to buy, do you know what I mean, promote your music and push people to buy on iTunes, Juno Download, Beatport, even better yet, because you get more of the money back, Bandcamp. You could sell physicals. There's great services like Elastic Stage where you can put your music on CD or vinyl and you could sell physical versions of your music without having to pay an upfront cost with Elastic Stage. You get a percentage of the profits that come back from each sale. Like, you're making money straight away there. Do you know what I'm saying? And you've not even spent any money other than what you would have spent anyway on artwork, money you would have spent anyway on mixing and mastering, unless you do the mixing and mastering yourself, or unless you do the artwork yourself, which is what I do. You know, there's more efficient and better ways to make money from music than, one, only focusing on streams, and two, signing up to any of these predatory playlist promotion placement sites. Please don't do it. Like, you've got a prime example right here showing you that these websites are not worth it, showing you that even just pushing for streams. I'm not saying that you should replace streaming or tell people or try and convince people to compete, do you know what I mean, or choose either or. There's no point, do you know what I'm saying? But if you're saying you want to make money, then you need to seek out the people that are willing and happy to pay for music. You put a release out, if the only thing you say is go and stream it, then that's all people are going to do. You have a lot more control over how you put your music out and how you promote your music than just going with what everybody else does. And if so many people are complaining that they're not making enough money from streams to make it worth it, then why keep banging your head against a brick wall and keep pushing streams? It makes no sense. I said this in an interview that I did with One More Thing, Diary of a Label Owner, and what I said in there, and I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can check out the full interview. But what I said in there is, like, especially when it comes to release day and having anxiety about things going well, do you know what I'm saying? For me, you've done all of this work. You've spent all of this time making this body of work, making this piece of music. You've mixed it, you've mastered it, you've spent money on artwork maybe. You've spent money on, do you know what I'm saying, a music video. If you are going to spend money and stuff, if you're not doing it yourself. You spent money on mastering. Do you know what I'm saying? You've spent money on new clothes for the photo shoot. You've spent money on, do you know what I mean, promotional packaging materials, assets, banners and things like that. Whatever you may have spent money on, do you know what I mean? As well as your time, as well as your blood, your sweat, do you know what I'm saying? As well as all the other stuff that goes into making music. You've done all of that, and then you tell people to go to the place that pays you the least. It will never make any sense to me. It will never, ever make any sense to me. So please, if you're going to take any advice, please focus on how you can get more of a return on investment than placements, than Spotify playlist placements. There's a lot more that I can say, but I don't really want this video to drag on any more than 15 minutes. But hopefully this has made some sort of sense for you. Do you know what I mean? This has opened your eyes a bit to, like, just really focus in on more on what it is that you're getting out of some of these things, and what is going to be worth it. Do you know what I mean? A lot more worth it in the long run than that. I can say personally, the more I've pushed Bandcamp, the more and better results that I've seen from pushing Bandcamp. But it is difficult because it's weeding out the ones that are going to take the time, do you know what I mean, to at least listen to it and then get to the point of whether you want to buy it or not. Do you know what I mean? You've got to try and find ways to add more value to just listening to a piece of music. That's why I push vinyl. That's why I push CDs, even though CDs are probably less likely to be taken up than vinyl. Do you know what I mean? Vinyl has more of a novelty to it, and it feels more like a piece of memorabilia, a collector's item, compared to a CD. Do you know what I'm saying? And that, but all that depends on, do you know what I mean, what you find value in regards to, you know, physical media when it comes to music. But yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling. But like I said, I hope that you find value in this. I hope this video makes sense to you and that. Yeah, man, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you guys have any ideas or tips or anything like that that can help other people in regards to pushing their music out there and making money. Thank you very much for watching the music. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'm not even editing this out because I've got too much stuff that I need to do. But thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your mental health, because you don't know good mental health is wealth. Forward ever, backward never. And as always, blessings to you all.